He's also using splint armor.
Okay, very good. Robin, how would you like to describe your character?
My name is Robin Dude. I'm an ex-captain of the Penguin Brigade. And for some reason, I got into a fight with my commander, and I ended up being dismissed with dishonor. After that, I went around offering my service to the highest bidder. And for my newest client now, her name is Sindra Sylvain.
All
She
right.
wants me to go to an expedition to the Cult. And when there is danger and gold, I'm there.
All right. And finally, Silbrie.
Well, my name is Silbrie. I, well, you can see I'm wearing chainmail and wearing shield and whatnot, but I'm not a paladin. I'm actually a cleric.
Hmm.
Why
Right.
I'm here? Well, I'm looking for a friend. Dear, I shall not say her name, but she was kidnapped and now she's on the run. And last I heard that she's in the Chult, the island of Chult, and that's why I'm here.
All right. Very good. So, you four have been invited to the home of Sindra Sylvain, a retired adventurer and merchant. A uniformed attendant leads you up a grand staircase to the third room, then ushers you into a wood paneled room with a fireplace, comfortable chairs, and a heavy table bearing goblets and bottles of wine. The darkly paneled walls are hung with maps and sea charts. Racks, shelves, cabinets hold hundreds more rolled up maps and charts. A person is seated in an overstuffed chair near the fire. You can't discern the gender because only the person's head emerges from under a heavy blanket draped over the chair, and an embroidered hood and silver mask conceals the wearer's face. On one of these side tables, you see a picture, you see an image. Give me a sec. Even as the person's dry raspy voice provides no clue. Help yourselves to some wine and seat yourselves, friends. I hope I may call you that. So you are now face to face, or face to mask, with the individual called Sindra Sylvain.
Are we in a table?
You are all sitting on on tables, like there are chairs and around the place. She's sitting on one, and there's four other chairs arranged in the room.
Are we sitting next to each other or separately?
You could. All right. So
I mean,
yes,
where are we? Are we
You
sitting
are-
on the same table or separately?
no. You are currently in the home of Sindra Sylvain.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Right. So
I'm looking very confused.
Sindra tells you, with her raspy voice, "Thank you for coming. This is what I used to look like," when she shows you the picture. "I was an adventurer years ago. I died once and was raised from the dead. I have since closed that door in my stage of life." And then she holds out one of her arms, her long-sleeved arms, and she pulls back, revealing black splotches and long black veins scurrying across her arm. "The death curse you've heard of so much have struck me. I don't know how much longer I have before I perish. Clerics can't help me. They don't know what's happening, and neither does anyone else. And then she pulls back her arm again, re-sleeving it.
Dearie, how long have it been like that?
The black splotches appeared on my arm a full moon ago. And ever since then, my strength had been dwindling. I fear I do not have long in this world. My only hope is that my contacts in the Harpers, they have learned that the cause of the death curse is this artifact, a necromantic artifact called the Soulmonger. And according to them, the Soulmonger exists somewhere in Chult.
I understand your pain, since my father got the same curse. Do you have any more info for Chult?
She then explains to you, Chult is this peninsula, and she brings out one of the maps from the shelves around her. It's a peninsula ringed with mountains and choked with rainforests. There exist beasts of enormous sizes, reptiles, goblins, and most deadly of all, a legion of the undead. It's
Sorry.
nigh
Undead?
impossible. It's very difficult to map the entire place. And nothing is known about the region's center aside from what's around it, a few miles off the coast. And then she gives you this map. Should be in your journals. You should see it pop up. So this is the land of Chult. As you can see, only the edges of Chult have been explored. No one knows what's inside Chult, in the middle of Chult. And then she... Yep. Go ahead.
Sindra,
Yeah.
did you say undead,
Yes.
living, dead body?
Yes. There are many, many undead in Chult. Lots of adventurers have gone to Chult and never come back.
Excuse me for. I'm not trying to interrupt you, but my superior said I have to go to Chult with no any other breed. But if it's about undead, I'm done. I'm done with it. I cannot face any other undead.
And why is that?
I don't blame you if you want to back out from this ordeal.
Have you ever seen an undead? Yes.
Yes.
I have really bad stories with undead encounter. I will tell you later. But well, the superior says soldiers did. So yeah, I'm still going to go to Chult.
When you are ready to depart, I will teleport all of us, yes, all of us, including myself, to Port Nyanzaru, the only major settlement in Chult. I've been there several times. It's a great city next to the ocean. It's a port city. It's very beautiful. And it's most of all, it's safe. Once there, I will stay with a friend, a good friend of mine, called Wakanga Otamu. He is one of the 7 merchant princes who rule this city.
Wakanga?
Aw, thanks for the host rod. Sorry, I just saw the message.
Am I spelling it right?
Hold on.
Wakanga. W A
Yes.
C N G A.
Wakanga Otamu.
Okay.
Wow, Kang. Okay.
Wakanga.
Of course, I am not asking you to do this for free.
Now we're talking. Continue.
As I mentioned before,
You still wanna?
I used to be an
Is there
adventurer
money?
of great renown. Upon completion of this journey, I will bestow each and one of you a rare magic item.
In
Definitely in.
well, as long there is gold and danger, I mean, I don't really care about anything.
Really?
Yeah, and I've faced undead before, so it's not a big problem for me.
Really? Yeah, I'm a survivor of undead before.
Yeah, but you're still kind of young. I don't think you've slain enough undeads.
Wait till you see it.
Will do.
Yeah.
Thanks, Indra. But I guess those magic items are yours to keep. Those are for your protection. I only in to cure my father, and that's it.
Very well, if that is how you feel about it. Okay.
Dearly.
At this point, I want to ask you if you're. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Dearing, not that I'm sounding ungrateful, but I'm going to Chult to find a friend. Could perhaps do you have any contacts on the island where I could find people? This missing friend of mine, perhaps.
Once you make it to Chult, I will ask my good friend Wakanga Otamu if he has heard anything.
Right.
Should that
That's all I
suffice?
can ask.
Very well. I assume everyone is ready.
Can you show us the magic item?
The magic item is something that you will choose for yourself at the end.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. Syndra takes out a scroll from one of her shells, and she starts spreading it out. It has it already has a circle inscribed on it, and she tells you to gather around her, around the scroll. And as she focuses on the incantation, the scroll begins to glow, and then a bright flash appears before your eyes. And when you open your eyes, you are transported into a completely different place.
Good God, what huge lizard
What
they
is
are.
this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
do I see something like a dragon, but not a dragon?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, your name is Robin, right?
Yeah, nice to meet you,
Ah.
Caster.
Caster.
You thought it'd be
And-
your name.
You. And the other guy? Summer?
It's Summers, right?
Yeah.
The one that
Okay.
your father is cursed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the last one is I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. Yeah, okay, fine. I call you Sil.
Silbrie.
designed by me.
Ah, I've seen one of you before.
What do you mean by that?
The horn.
Sorry, what?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do you have tails too?
Oh, would you like to check now?
Do you
No.
guys hear this?
Holy shit. Yep, loud and clear.
All right, good. Okay,
Wow,
So-
very alright.
Actually, wait, it's the fucking one.
oh sorry.
So loud.
Better?
Yeah, definitely better.
Is it a bit killing my roll bit? Yeah, it's good. I mean, it sounds good.
Right, it's not from Roll20. Trust. All right,
Oh.
you appear in a tropical city underneath the blazing sun. The familiar sounds of a harbor, creaking ropes, slapping waves, heavy barrels rolling across cobblestones, mingle with voices shouting and cursing in an unfamiliar language, filled with clicks, inhalations, and sing-songy words that make it sound almost musical. The aroma of unfamiliar spices and tropical fruit mixes with the wharf-side smells of fish, tar, and canvas. Beyond all that, Port Nyanzaru is an explosion of color. Buildings are painted in bright shades of blue, green, orange, salmon pink. Or their walls are adorned with murals portraying giant reptiles and mythical heroes. Every building sports baskets and clay urns of colorful flowers, or is draped in leafy, flowering vines. Minstrels in bright clothing, adorned with feathers and shells, perform on street corners. Multicolored pennants and sun awning flutter atop the city walls. A crowd of children squealing in delighted terror as a street performer costumed as a big-toothed lizard stomps and roars behind them. The whole city seems to be bustling, sweating, laughing, swearing, and singing. You are now in Port Nyanzaru. It is a bustling port town, lots of trade merchants going on. All around you, you see activities, merchant activities all around. You can see huge lizards, which you know only in books. They're called dinosaurs. And these creatures, these large creatures, you can see them being used to pull carts. Do heavy lifting, and all that. And then off distance, you can hear a sort of commotion where people cheering, and you can see these dinosaurs run really fast across the streets. But above all, the city is live. It's lively, it's full of sound, and people, they're more than willing to sell you something. Alright, you are now in Port Nyanzaru. What would you like to do? What would you like to see?
Can I roll perception?
Alright, roll perception. Alright.
What did I see?
So, in addition to what I've just described to you just now, you can see that everywhere on the street, the roads are paved with cobblestone or flagstones. And you can see they have a robust water system where they have water drains that collect rainwater and pile them up in like these pots and jars to collect for to drink. You can see these curious creatures that look very they have these feline complexion, and they're playing musical instruments.
Can I approach him or her?
Who would you like to approach?
The one with the feeling.
Feline. Alright. He's performing to a bunch of people and children, and he sees you approaching, and he goes to you. Good day, sir. I see you are new to Port Nyanzaru.
Yep. I'm kind of new around here. there any, I don't know, shops or blacksmiths or fighting pit.
Fighting pits.
Yep.
We do have the Colosseum. We have a grand Colosseum in the in the merchant in the new city, and we have something called the execution pit in the old city. Does that answer your question?
Yep. Yeah, that's answer my question. Thank you. I gave him 5 silver. Sing song for me and for my comrades.
Ah, much appreciated, kind sir. Yes, I shall play music for you.
Don't call me sir. Just thank you.
So this is the song he plays.
So, can I talk to Sandra? So, where
Yes.
should we head it?
Yes. If you would like to stay, if you would like a place to stay, there is a place called the Thundering Lizard. The Thundering Lizard. But that place is very, how do I say, raucous, very, it's prone to fights. But if you would like something a lot more high quality and tranquil, I would suggest Kaya's House of Repose.
Kaya House of Repose.
Kaya's House of Repose. Repose.
That's the news.
Go to your place, Rand's place.
That's not really necessary. I do know my way around Chult, but if you insist, I certainly wouldn't mind you young adventurers escorting me.
I should go with you.
Yeah,
I'll go with you.
yeah, I'm going with Sindra too.
Alright,
We could look around. Wait, right?
right. So I'm going to move you to the overworld map for Port Nyanzaru.
I'm sorry, itu lagunya bisa di-edit nggak sih? Kayak mendem suara lu banget soalnya gue nggak bisa denger suara
Okay.
DM-nya.
Too loud? Okay, we can fix that. Better?
Awesome.
Ya.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So, this is the overworld for Port Nyanzaru. You are currently here. Actually, no. I would put you in near the Grand Bazaar. Actually, the Grand Zoo. So yeah, this would be a lot more appropriate over here. All right. So right. Who would like to go where, or who would like to do what?
Where are we?
Where are we?
You are here.
I
Alright.
don't see any ping or any tokens here.
I think
Oh.
you're in the wrong layer.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. There.
Ah, yeah. So, we're there?
Yeah. So you've transported yourself in the middle of this bustling city.
So, what did I see other than merchants?
Is it possible for you guys to drag your own tokens, or do I have to do that for you?
We can do that.
Wait, can you teach me how to drag my token?
But it's a bit bit.
Gimana track token nih?
Go to journal,
Uh-huh.
drag and drop your character sheet onto the map.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, got it.
All right.
It's big.
Ooh, I'm so cute.
Okay, so the aforementioned house or place of residence of Wakanga Otamu or Cinderella Sylvain's friend would be here.
It's not too far then.
I think so.
Where? Sorry, I didn't see
The
anything.
Number
Here.
5.
Oh, okay. Appreciate it.
Can we just go there?
right. You want to go? Okay, let's go. Okay, so you want to escort Syndra straight to her friend's place.
I don't know. Ask the others.
It's okay. Escorting old lady is our job. As a young people, I guess.
I thought you're only interested in gold.
She is the one who gives me gold, right?
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah,
Okay,
my
so-
client is my king. Come on, let's go.
I think the guy with the shield should lead the way.
Sure.
Okay. Take the lead, Summers.
All right. So please move your tokens to wherever you like to go.
Let's go to the number 5, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
All right. So, when you arrived at this huge mansion, right? And as you walk to this place, along the way, Syndra, she explains more things to you because you've been so kind to accompany her. She explains that this place is governed by the 7 merchant princes. And every merchant prince has their own villa. Now, normally, people who show up randomly without an appointment in the princess villa are usually refused. But, since Syndra is Wakanga's friend, he is more than happy to accept her into his halls anytime. Alright, so you make your way to Wakanga's villa. Give me a sec. I haven't put up the map for the villa yet, which I need to do so now. You can see that this place is large, like incomprehensibly large. You have never seen a mansion this large before. Give me a sec. Export. And as you reach the main gates, you see these 2 very large, very muscular guards. And they go, when they see you, they go, "Stop! Who goes there?"
It's Lady
Yeah.
Cindra's companion.
Yep. We are legacy. Oh, by the way, I'm Castor from Neverwinter Army. Nice to meet you.
Okay. The guards take one good look at you guys, and then they take a look at Syndra. They don't recognize her at first because she's wearing the mask. So the guard calls one of the servants inside to call for Wakanga Otamu. And then you wait for a moment before Wakanga shows up himself in his doorsteps. "Syndra! I wasn't expecting you. What brings you to lovely Chult?" Syndra, explains to him closely. I've been afflicted by the death curse, I'm afraid. And then you can see Wakanga's face grow grow worried. It's like, oh, where are my manners? Please come in, come in. As he invites you inside his mansion. You know what? I think it's easier.
I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
I make a salute.
Oh, no.
At Joseph's wrist.
Whoa, that's not. All right.
Hello.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just putting up the map right now. It's, yeah.
Oh, it was spelled Nyanzaru.
It's, yeah. That's not Nyanzaru. It's Nyanzaru. The pronunciation.
Nyanzaru.
It's
Oh,
Nyanzaru.
sorry. I read it as Nyanzaru, so it's like what?
Yeah.
Nyanzaru, yeah.
That
I read it too.
that tends to happen.
Yep. So it's called Nyanzaru.
Nyan.
Nyan.
Nyanzaru.
Nyanzaru. Oh.
For those of you watching my stream, please apologize. I didn't prepare this map beforehand. Alright. Let's put you here. Where's that map?
I'm like uber curious
With...
how this Wakanga guy looked like.
Oh, don't worry. I have his face.
Okay.
Wakang.
I'm like, this is out of character. That name alone, it's like the name of a Kamen Rider for some reason.
Yeah.
Just
Wakanga?
it sounds different.
Wakanga Otamu.
No, sorry, out of character, gue lebih
More
ngerasa
Pacific.
lebih kayak Wakanda.
Yes, more like tropical name.
Yeah.
Well, you are in a tropical country, so...
Yeah, so like Black Panthers, so Wakanda, King of Wakanda. And he hides, so he changed his name to Wakanga.
So yeah, please drag your character tokens here in the entrance.
Yay, I can get
Yeah.
my own token.
Yeah, these maps are very big, by the
You
way.
can,
How to?
yeah, because you
Ah.
set it the default to be this size.
Yeah. All right. So he gives you a short tour of his house, right?
Cool.
So in this place, the village portico, it's always guarded by 4 huge muscular men. And you go inside, and Wakanga explains to you that these guards are the finest gladiators of Chult. All the merchant princes have at least 2 gladiators guarding the front of his house.
Okay. Wow.
All right.
My eyes are sparkle with excitement.
And as you walk in, as you move your way to this, he shows you this place. It's a room filled with pillows. There's a huge rug in the middle. There's some smoking pipes for guests.
Ooh, hi.
He tells you that this is the place where I host my, where guests who I don't know yet wait. But since you guys are obviously acquaintances with Syndra Sylvain, you don't have to wait here.
Can I see what's in the room? What's the tracks? No.
All right. So you see in the room, it's a waiting area. It has decorated support, and there's rugs and comfortable pillows arranged on the floor. Which room would you like me to describe?
Can I check for? I don't know. More detail about it. What should I roll?
You can roll like perception, just regular perception. Okay. You notice that the pillows are very, very highly embroidered. You wonder and marvel at the artisan who created these pillows.
This guy's so rich.
What is the lady doing? Sylvana?
Syndra.
Sindra
Syndra-
is walking next to Wakanga.
Oh, like did they left us or did they just like talk?
No.
Like,
Well, they're talking while they're
following
walking,
us?
right?
Uh huh. So
And
they're in the area with us.
yes. So they take you towards the, let's see. Not the guest rooms. Ah, yes. I know. Let's head towards my personal library.
Okay, let's go.
Perhaps there we can have a more private discussion. So he takes you through the grand hall, up the stairs, and into this room up here.
Should I move my token?
I moved it for you, don't worry.
Move it, move it. Okay. Thank you.
So yes, and then Wakanga and Sylvana, they both take a seat in one of the chairs provided scattered around the library. He questions Sylvana. Sylvana, what happened? When did this happen to you? And Sylvana says, it happened a month ago, one full moon ago, when these dark splotches started appearing in my body, and I felt my strength dwindling. I'm sure you've seen it happen everywhere else in Chult. And he grasps. Oh, yeah, I should show his picture. My bad. Give me a sec. Wakanga Otamu's picture. He's very handsome. I don't know about your standard of handsome, but he's pretty cool.
And, Lord Wakang.
Right, so he's of course he's dark skinned. He has this full beard which he braids and is adorned with like with rings, and he wears this shawl over his head.
Hey. He's
Okay.
kinda handsome.
Okay, and
Okay.
and then Wakanga asks Sylvana, and who are these fine men you have with you?
Lord Wakanga, let me introduce myself. My name is Robin Dude, and I'm currently working for Lady Syndra here. And pleased to make your acquaintance.
My name is Kester. I'm from the army. Commander said that I would go to Chult. Yeah, and we just met. Is it?
Silbrie, cleric of the shield bearers.
All right. Is that everyone?
My name
Is that
Summer.
everyone?
Oh, okay. My name is Summer. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for accompanying my dear friend Sylvana into my humble abode. As you might have heard, I am Wakanga Otamu. I am one of the 7 merchant princes of Chult. Now, I'm sure you must all be wondering, how does one become a merchant prince in Chult? Well, it's very simple. You simply have to be very wealthy and very influential. Ha 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 ha. But
Nice.
joviality aside, each of the merchant princes are in charge of an area of commerce in Chult.
Okay.
For example, I deal with information, knowledge, information, lost lore, potions, scrolls. Those fall under my jurisdiction. If you're looking for information or otherwise, uh, I can hopefully I can be of assistance. And if you and I'm sure you are on a cause to end this terrible plague, then I shall help you even more.
When the plague starts,
No one really knows when the plague really started. Um, it's just that some one day, people who've died remain dead, and people who've died and been revived are now being afflicted by this malady.
Wait, so people being revived is normal here?
Um, he whispers to Syndra. Syndra, didn't you tell them about revive scrolls? He's like, no, I assume they knew.
Sorry, I don't know that revival exists.
Oh, where are you from? Because in my temple, where I came from, it is part of the cleric's duty to revive those who have died in battle.
Wait, you're telling me you can revive a person? You?
And what do you mean by that?
No,
Nice, Robin.
yeah,
Nice.
I wanna. Ask
no,
you
I'm
something.
sorry, but all my friends are dead, and we just bury them. And we never heard of something that can be revived. Oh, you can be revived, but as an undead, dead person, not the same.
I could, but hearing all of this, I guess there's special circumstances that's been happening around here that prevents revival.
I'm
Is
sorry.
it true? Is it true? And I gestured toward Lord Wakanda.
What's that? Sorry, were you asking Wakanda something?
I was confirming if revival is basically this whatever this is preventing revival to happen.
Wakanga affirms that his sources do say that this curse is indeed what is stopping people from being revived.
Right. A pity.
And I'm sure Syndra has also mentioned to you that the device in question is called, what is it called? The Soulmonger.
Yes, I recall
Yep.
that, but I don't trust rumors or informations that easily. That's why, no offense, Sindra,
Right.
and that's why I confirm with Lord Wakanda.
Wakanga also says that since you are going on an expedition to the hearts of Chult, you will need guides. I'm afraid adventurers you may be, but experts of our land you are not. If you wish to survive the harsh landscapes and rainforests of Chult, you will most certainly need a guide.
Right.
And can you provide the guide for us, Wakanga?
What I can do is I can introduce you to another one of the merchant princes, and he can tell you, and he has guides that he can share with you, and perhaps you can recruit them for yourself.
Okay,
Recruit
fair
him for
enough.
himself. So is it kind of tracker or scout, like in the army?
Huh?
Is it is they are they like a scout in the army. So we hire people to track everything.
No, they will accompany you in your expedition.
Oh, and we have to pay some or fortune.
Yes, we do. Chult is a land filled with laws, and one of the laws in Chult is that, if you provide a service, then you must pay them.
That's kind of good law.
Does it have to be money?
The ideal nomenclature for this is, of course, gold pieces. But if you can provide other sources of payment equivalent to their services, then I don't see why not.
Okay. One more thing. Have you ever encountered any undeads when you are doing traveling for your commerce? Or did any undead happen to attack the city?
I don't travel out of Chult very often, but I know for a fact that my scouts have encountered the legions of undead in the hearts of the forest.
Is it harmful for your business?
As long as they do not attack Chult, no financial harm has been done.
That's pretty cool. So, this undead only, how to say, this undead only roaming outside the city and the jungle.
Any undead that comes near Chult is quickly slashed down.
Oh, you have a very good defense. You are heavily fortified, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Yes, it is how Chult has flourished.
Oh. Okay. So I don't know, guys. What should we do?
Right.
Take the over?
And
Or
don't forget, if you need any help, I do sell, equipments, or rather my wares. I do sell wares.
wares?
Can we perhaps see it now?
Okay. So, in Port 9 Zaru, Wakanga explains to you that most of the general stuff you can find in the markets, in the Grand Bazaar.
Okay.
But for more uncommon things or unusual things, the merchant princes more or less have control over its sale. And in Wakanga's case, he deals in magic and lore. So what he can sell you that's unique to everything else is that he can sell you potions and spell scrolls.
Neat.
Can we see your stuff? What
Wait.
you want to sell? What did you
Certainly. He
sell? Okay.
he claps his hand twice, and servants burst into the room, carrying boxes of wares. So in these boxes, there are four servants. There are four servants, each carrying a box. The first two, their boxes contain vials of liquid, which you quickly determine to be potions. And the latter two, you discover, are boxes filled with scrolls. Wakanga says, "These are what I have for sale. I have potions of common and uncommon variety, and I sell spell scrolls of first and second level."
Mind explaining to us what does they do?
Huh?
Oh, are you really not familiar with any of this.
Yes.
No.
Apparently, the thing called magic is very rare. My, we
I've
only fight
encountered magic
with
several
sword.
times. Don't like it.
Well, it's simple. Are you capable of doing any sort of magic?
Are you asking to me or
To
Robin?
both of you.
No,
To be honest, no.
Then you don't need to bother about this.
We want to be just curious.
it is something new for.
Yep. Oh, I know I cannot do magic, but DM, can I pull out my sword and doing some like simple slashing things?
Wakanga stops you. Please do
Oh,
not
okay.
brandish weapons in my house.
Ah, sorry. Okay, there you are. You'll see. Yeah, I'm good with these weapons. Let's see.
The scrolls catches my attention, and I ask Wakanga, how much do you sell them?
My good friend. He points to the first box. These scrolls of first level. They cost 100 GP per scroll.
100 GP.
And the second box he points towards. These scrolls that contains of second level spells. They cost 550 gold per scroll.
550.
500.
550. Okay. Can I see what kind of potion do you have?
He sells potions of all kind as long as they are common or uncommon.
Yeah,
Common and uncommon.
that
Do
is.
you have how much for potion of greater healing? Healing. The one that can heal wounds. Like you can drain it, and all the wounds are gone.
What's that? Potions of greater healing.
Yep.
Uh,
How much
Give me a
is it
sec.
cost?
That is a. Okay. Potions of greater healing. He checks his manifest. That would be an uncommon potion. That will cost you 300 gold pieces.
300 gold. And then I look at Silbrie and say, "Do you think that we need this?" Hello, Silbrie.
Sorry. I was looking through scrolls. What were you asking?
Do you think that we need this?
Well, I do have some potions on me. If you think that you need some, go ahead. But between my spells and my bottles of potions, I think we are good for a short journey, I guess.
Hmm. Can you sell me for 150? Or Wakanga? Can you sell these potions for 150? Both? Hello?
Is he disconnected?
Who?
I don't know.
Wakanga.
Caster
Wakanga.
asks Wakanga. He tries to bargain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you give us discount? Make it like 150?
You are funny. I'm sorry. These prices are already standard.
Or it's a common here. How about potion of Hill Giant? I've heard that if it's a potion, it could increase your strength. Do you happen to have it?
Hum. He looks at his manifest and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. It appears that that potion is not part of my manifest, and thus I do not stock it."
Lord
know,
Wakala.
Besides, I'm sure such potions would be outside your purchasing capabilities.
Oh,
I would like to say,
what the common soldier can do.
Wakanga, I'm gonna buy one of your scrolls, the level 2 scrolls.
All right. He peruses through his box of scrolls. What scroll are you looking for in particular?
Hold person.
Is that a level 2 scroll? Level 2 spell?
Uh-huh.
All right. He digs for a moment and goes, "Aha!" He opens it up to you. Is this the one you're looking for?
Yes. Very good.
Okay. He rolls it back again.
I'll take this scroll and I go to Silbrie.
Right. Before he hands you the scroll, he absolutely demands payment first.
Ah, right.
After all, I did not become a merchant prince of Chult by lending people money so easily.
I reach out to my pocket, I grab 150 gold, and I give it to Wakanga.
I stop.
Sorry,
Summer.
second level, right?
Uh-huh.
It's
I stop summer.
550.
550.
Oh, it's 550. Okay, I
Yep.
heard it wrong. Okay, never mind.
How many gold?
He
do you
looks. Hmm?
have? Summers. How many gold did you have?
150-ish.
150.
You know what? I go to Wakanga. I hold this for a moment. Just give me level 1 scroll. Cure wounds.
All right. He looks disappointed for a bit, but he said, "Very well, I understand." He puts the scroll back inside the box and he goes to the other box, peruses for a while until he finds a scroll. He shows it to you. This is a cure wound scroll. It rolls up again.
Then I give him my 100 gold.
All right. Pleasure doing business with you. It's a good sir. And he hands you the scroll.
Wait a second. A scroll could cure people? A paper?
Yes.
Holy shit! I live in a place.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
we use.
that's what is called magic, right?
Yeah, we usually just use bandages and rest for a week.
Holy hell. What have I gotten into? This
To be honest,
is a mess.
I've been cured by war cleric before, so yeah, I've seen this before.
I'll take the scroll and I give it to Silbrie. And with a very serious but gentle tone, I says, "This is my token of appreciation. Well, I didn't know you very well, but in this journey, we're going to need you. Take this."
Well, I'm flattered that you think so highly of me. I will use this wisely. Thank you for that. And as I take the scroll from Summers, I step forward to Lord Wakanga and said, Lord Wakanga, you said that you are the dealer of information, shall I say. I come here looking for a missing member of my organization, the Shield Bearers. I was hoping if you have seen a half-elven fighter who bears the crest that I bear, and I show him a sort of badge with the symbol of the deity Hel, and then quickly puts it back.
Okay. What else is everyone doing?
I want
Okay,
to
I'm done.
ask. I want to ask Lord Wakanga. Lord Wakanga, I'm more an old-fashioned soldier, so I presume, do you know any merchant princes that sells weapons and armors?
Yeah, I'm looking for that too.
Ah, yes, of course.
Dude, you're speaking my language.
I am a soldier after all.
Okay, you?
One of my good friends, Ekene Afa.
Sorry, what?
One of my good friends, also a merchant prince, called Ekene Afa. He lives right next door. He is a dealer of weapons, shields, and other protective goods. Perhaps you should pay him a visit.
Oh, of course.
Tell him Wakanga sent you.
Thank you very much for the information, Lord Wakanga.
Yes. And if you are going to explore the land of Chult, I recommend finding yourself a guide.
Does Kenny Alpha provides a guide as well?
No, you will need to search for a different guy, a different merchant prince.
And who might that be?
His name is Jobal, but I am not good friends with him. Perhaps uh, you would have to seek an audience with him.
Okay.
Jobal?
Jobal.
Uh, I'm a little bit a slow reader. Can you spell the name, name of the
Yeah, that's
your
right.
friends? Ekani
So-
Afa?
Ekene Afa
Yep,
and Jobal.
and Jobal. Okay, wow. Lord Wanga, thank you for your hospitality.
Yes.
Very cool.
One more thing.
Oh,
Um, Wakanga whispers to one of his servants in the room, and the servant goes through the library, climbs on one of the stairs to pick out a book from on the shelves, and brings it to Wakanga. This is a wizard's journal. It has been here for 15 years. Inside the journal, it details of this great wizard and his companion. The companion is not human, but it is instead a construct, a shield guardian of unknown make and origin. Since you are here in Chult and you are exploring Chult, would it be too much to ask of you to help me in this small request?
Certainly.
Yeah, it's fine by me. You
Of
did
course.
give us an information.
Of course, you will not be left empty-handed afterwards. I will have something prepared for you upon your return.
And that's even better.
Lady Syndra, are you fine here?
Yes,
yeah.
I am in good hands with Wakanga.
Okay, before we go, let me give you something. I took out a bottle from my backpack and I give it to her. It's a bottle that contains translucent liquid.
Okay. Um, do you know what it does? Can you tell me what it
It's
does?
the holy water.
Oh, okay. Do you say anything as you give it to Syndra?
Um, just in case if you meet someone or something, please use this. It may protect me.
She accepts it graciously. Thank you.
I also went to her. Seeing this, I went to her. Uh, hold out my holy symbol, and I I cast prayer of healing. I pray for her and her health. May the gods favor her health. So on and so forth. Yeah.
All right. All right. Is there anything you'd like to do in the Merchant Princess Villa?
I don't think so.
No, for now.
No, not for now.
Robin caster, is it? So
Yes.
weapon shot next.
Yes, if you guys don't mind.
Yep. I'm trying to.
Sure.
I'm not looking for armor. Okay.
So the Lady Syndra, we take our leave. Please be safe. And Lord Wakanga, thank you very much for your information. And may the God bless.
Yes. May you return well too, my friends.
Okay.
All right. So and then
We
Wakanga tells his servants to show you the way out.
Okay,
Okay.
All right.
we should still hear it. Way.
Yeah. Just move your characters there. All right.
So where is this Akeni Afa guy?
Ekene
He said
Afa.
he's- Yeah, he's the Wakanga said this side place, right?
Yes. He lives in one of the merchant prince's mansion in the area. So all the merchant princes they live. No, they all live here. Give me a sec. But they all live here in this area. But they may not always be at home. They might be somewhere else, or they may be in the what's it called, the Golden Throne here, which is where the merchant princes they talk to the citizens of Chult. They offer them advice, or it's basically a public place where people of all statuses can meet the princes.
Okay, then so from the direction that Wakanga gives us, where does Akeni's Afa at?
It's around the vicinity. Like if you ask like where he lives to one of the servants or one of the guards, I'm sure they can point out to you.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's just around.
All right. Would you like to go somewhere else? Look around town, or
Check. I can info.
Is there anyone in the vicinity?
this place is quite well maintained because it's the merchant princess area, so there are lots of guards in the place. The ground is very clean. There's no sign of trash or refuse around. It's a very clean place.
Do I spot any servants or citizens walking by?
So, this place doesn't usually have lots of beggars or merchants or loiterers because of the guards. They kick out anyone who's around, who's seen to be like loitering around the area.
Right, then I approached one of the guard and said, hello there, sir. Hello?
He glances a look at you with his arms across his chest. Says, "What?"
Well, we are sent by Lord,
Wakang.
Wakanga to meet and deliver information to, Lord Ekeni,
Alpha.
Ekeni Alpha.
Ekene Alpha. He goes, "Please wait." And he goes in, comes back out maybe 10 minutes later. He says, "Come with me." And he
Okay.
takes you to inside. This time, he take you straight to this room.
Ah,
Wait,
and there it goes.
is this mentioned again, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
think it's similar.
it's very similar, very similar.
Oh, okay. It's not.
Oh, seems like we.
All right.
Yeah.
You wait there, and you know you wait there for a considerably long time. Like at first, like 10 minutes passed, then 20 minutes passed, and
I
30.
sweep around the place. Like, walk around.
There are guards outside your place. Please do not leave the room.
I was just looking for the toilet.
Please hold. The master will be here shortly. He says shortly, but then you wait another half an hour before he actually comes.
Wow.
It has been quite a long day, and I've been in travel. I am badly needing to go to the toilet, unless you want me to relieve myself here, which I'm sure your master
Yes,
wouldn't be too happy about.
Really?
As you complain, you see a man walking towards your area. Greetings, I am Ekene Afa. I have heard that you are acquaintances of my friend Wakanga Otamu. How may I be of service?
Yes. Thank you very much for meeting us, Miss Lord Ekeni Alpha. First things first. My friend here, Silbrie, she needs to go relieve herself. Would you mind letting her go?
Oh, yes. He then like turns towards his guard and slaps him across the head. We have guests here. Can't you be nicer to them? And says, I am so sorry for this inconvenience. The restroom is across, like, I would say, where would there be a guest? Where would be?
They're here.
You know what? Give me a sec. Where is that? 7, 8. Oh, yes. Here. Here.
Here.
Here. Or there.
Holy sh! It's a big toilet.
Yes.
Wow.
Rich people are different, eh?
Yeah, it's really big toilet.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. I really am sorry about this, but please excuse me.
So-
Anyway, back to topic, Lord Ekeni Alpha. We're here to look at your wares, if you don't mind.
Yes. I'm sure Wakanga has told you, but I deal in weapons. Weapons, shields, traveling gear, rain catchers, other miscellaneous items as well.
Okay.
Yes. Can we see them?
By the way, Ekene Alpha is a girl. Is
Oh.
female.
Ah,
Okay. He's a... Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, wait. Sorry.
Lady.
Tadi soalnya ngomongnya hihi, jadi gue pikir dia Lord. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna call her lady from now.
Wow,
Yes.
you Chultons looks different.
Here, I'm going to
Even the
show
girls
her
are cute.
again. Yes.
King apa?
Gue pikir cowok.
Sama. Okay.
Tak. Ini
Okay.
kayak
That's pretty much girl. Lady.
Okay. Then, Lady Ekini Arva, would you mind showing us wares? I'm interested in the weapons and armors.
Okay. First of all, I sell weapons, shields. I don't sell armor. Armor is
Okay.
very hard to come by in Chult.
Oh,
Can you show us your weapon? The collection
Okay.
of your weapon, and any other collection that you have.
So she again claps her hands, and several servants appear out of nowhere, as if they've always been waiting for her command. And you see 4 servants walk in, each again holding a different box. And she tells you that these are my wares. I sell I sell shields. You see a dagger, and you see another dagger, but this one is uniquely shaped.
Lady, wait, can I take a look at the shields?
The shield.
Yeah.
So this is a Akena explains that she has a business agreement with Otamu, and that Otamu enchants her wares. So everything you see in these chests are +1. So it's a +1 shield, a +1 ammunition, +1 dagger, and another and a +1 of that other dagger, of which name you don't know yet. It looks very foreign.
Okay.
Do you happen to have sword, great sword?
What you see is what I have. And in terms of weapon,
Okay then, Lady Ekeni, how much for the shield?
the shield you can see is made it's wooden, but it's also heavily intricate. It has also an intricate design on it.
But it would.
But it's wood. But it's +1.
Okay. How much for it, lady?
She takes a look at her manifest and she announces that this shield is 450 gold pieces.
Wooden shield. 450. Yeah,
+1
okay.
wooden shield.
Sorry, +1 doesn't ring anything for me. But since
yeah.
you said Lord Wakanga enchanted it, I presume it's a good shield. Then I will take one. Then I reach out my bag and take 450 gold and give it to her.
Many thanks, young friend. It's good doing business with new people.
Do you have any accessories like bracers or something?
Okay.
Brooch?
She claps her hand once more, and even more servants come out. So, in addition to selling weapons and shields, she also sells things like rain catchers, traveling gear, saddles, wagons, and canoes.
Do you think we need canoe?
Canoe?
Canoe.
Yep.
Canoe. Canoe the ship like canoe?
The very
Have you
one.
ever see one?
She claps again, and you see like
No, I-
4 strong, able men carry canoe into the guest room.
Do you think we need
Yeah.
that?
This is our newest model.
Newest model? Although canoe is just like one model.
No, this one better.
Okay.
Canoe. Guys, Summer, Silbrie, where's Silbrie?
Service toilet.
Okay, Summers,
Mm-hmm.
Summer.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Do you think we need that when we go to the jungle?
I'm not sure. I guess we have to see after we venture to the jungle. But that being said, how much is the rain catcher?
Rain catcher?
Alright. The servant with the rain catcher comes forward and he holds it out to you to inspect. It's a simple contraption consisting of a 5-foot square leather tarp and a wooden frame with legs. When the tarp is stretched across wooden frame, it forms a basin that catch 2 gallons of drinking water per inch of rainfall and hold up to 8 gallons.
Wow.
Whoa.
Very convenient.
You can
much
fold it up for easy transport. She explains it costs 1 GP.
I'll
Alright.
buy it.
I take 2
No, how many did she have of that rain?
rain catcher.
As many as you can buy, my friend.
I take 2.
And
And
I'll
I'm
take.
going to give it. So I take 2. So 2 GP, right?
I'll use mine to share with you guys so you can buy any other equipment.
Okay, that's very good of you. Wow.
Oh, thank you, Summers.
Are you a paladin?
Yes.
Out of nowhere.
Wow. You're a holy knight. You
Oh.
you don't use weapons?
No, I have my shield and I have my fate.
Okay. Uh,
And Lady
Yeah.
Akeni, how about?
Hey Rivenite, how's it going? We're playing D&D tonight and we're playing Tomb of Annihilation. Currently we are in the mansion of Ikene Afa and my players are purchasing goods and weapons from her right now.
He mute. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm back.
Summary. Oh yeah, Lady Akeni, what about the weird daggers that I saw before? What is that?
Okay.
Never seen it.
She beckons that servant to come forward and says, "This is called a yikulwa. It is traditional Chultan warrior weapon. It's a yikulwa consists of a 3-foot wooden shaft with a steel or stone blade up to 18 inches long.
Okay.
So this is regular yikulwa, and then she pulls out another one, and this is better yikulwa.
Yekluwa.
Yikulwa. It's spelled YKLWA.
YKLWA.
He said 18 inches.
18 inches is f***ing wow. And how much for the better Yekluwa?
She says that regularly yikulwa only costs 1 GP,
Uh-huh.
but the +1 yikulwa costs 500 GP. Better.
So 500 times better. Okay, that's it for now.
Okay. Do you happen to have brooch of shielding?
Sorry.
Oh no, not brooch of shielding. We We have uh oh, what does it call? Oh, glove mercenary.
Sorry, the vibration
Gloves
like muted
Yeah, I
you.
think yeah, when someone
gloves
like posts in
of
the Discord, it
mercenary.
vibrates.
Haha, what?
Oh, sorry, out of character. I mean, like when someone posts in the Discord, it vibrates.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, very nice. I'm glad you're going to D&D. It's a great hobby take up. Yeah.
Do you have one?
What are you looking for? Sorry, I keep like getting like distracted.
Gloves of missile snaring.
Gloves of missile snaring.
What the hell is
Yep.
that?
I'm afraid I am not familiar with that particular item.
Oh, or gauntlets of ogre power. It's like when you wear this, wear it, it's going to give you strength.
I'm sorry. I don't. None of those items you mentioned are in my possession or ring a bell to me.
Okay.
Would that be all?
For now, yes.
Yeah, that
Okay.
will be all. I
She
think if
claps
we
her
are-
hands once more, and all the servants disperse. The four men carrying the canoe carry the canoe back to wherever it came from.
Canoe. Canoe.
Sorry, I was late for the party. It seems servants were carrying a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
Hmm.
The intriguing one is the canoe. I don't know why, but
No, it's not your fault, Raven. It's just like these. The guys have will keep talking over each other. It's really hard to listen.
Super great.
a better canoe.
Right.
Not like a normal canoe.
Penny, I would like to again extend my thanks for earlier before, as well as to commend you on your place. It was lovely. I had fun looking at the decorations. Sometimes I forgot myself. Apologies.
Silbrie. Silbrie?
Yes. I'm glad you enjoyed my mansion. It is a great honor to live in one of these merchant prince's mansion.
Wow. Yeah, it's super cool. Silbrie, you don't want to ask her about your missing friends?
Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh,
Or is
And-
it a boyfriend?
and according to your missing friend, I believe you already asked Wakanga Otamu, right?
Oh, you
Yeah.
travel quickly, it seems.
No,
Yes,
no.
I am indeed
This is me talking to you, not as a character.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure if you heard, but Wakanga Otamu will keep keep his ear out for any information about your friend. If he has any information, he will relay it to you.
Oh, okay. Good news. In any case, I appreciate the gesture. Perhaps if you do spot extra information, I could do a simple quest in thanks for your services. And yeah.
Yes. No, it is my pleasure to have found new customers.
Of course, my friend here probably would break their blades in several days and be back for more.
Great. We are interested on the canoe. Canoe.
Canoe? Okay.
Canoe.
She claps her hands once more, and the four guys come back in.
No. Later, I mean, later. I'm sorry if I.
She claps again. They go back out.
Very convenient.
You can see
Anyway,
the
guys,
you see one of the guys holding canoe look at you.
and I
Just-
just bows my head, doing a sorry gesture.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to do
No.
in her house?
Now,
I think that's it.
then
Okay.
Lady Akenit, we take our leave. Thank you very much for doing this.
My pleasure. And then she tells servant to show you the way out. Okay.
So next up, we should find the guide.
Should we look at him? Should we look for tavern?
White Tavern?
Well, people gatherers. We can have more information about what happened.
They said they have like this place where all the prince are gathering and talk to the Chultans.
Oh,
If I'm not mistaken, it's here, right?
Yup.
It's that
okay.
giant building over there
Yeah, with the golden.
with the golden roof. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So as you make your way to this place called the Golden Throne, you can see a line of people outside of the place. It seems they're all lining to have an audience with the current merchant prince, having an audience with the people.
Okay, that's a long of a line.
I
Okay, so
I tap on one of the people lining on the queue, and then I ask, "Excuse me, madam. We're new here, and what is this place?"
This is the Golden Throne. People line up here to meet with the merchant prince and to ask for advice. Sometimes we conduct business. Sometimes we ask for favors.
Oh, this is where the famous princess are. Do you know the one who deals with guides? What's his name?
Jobal.
I look at you guys.
Jobal.
Jobal. Oh, do you know if Lord Jobal is inside at the moment?
Jobal? No. Today is not Jobal. Today is Jessamine. Jobal no here today.
Jasmine.
That's
Oh,
all.
just I mean, I. What does he or she? What do they? What area are they in expert?
Jessamine?
Yes.
Jessamine is people we go to if we have trouble with thieves or boyfriends or
Oh,
backstabbing merchants.
Oh, so he is the one who acts like the judge and protects, or like a guard.
No.
security?
She provides a service. I cannot tell you this in public, sorry, but she sells
Oh,
service.
oh, okay. No, it's very rude of me to ask of you so suddenly. We're just so excited to be in this wonderful city. Well, don't let me hold you up. And sorry for troubling you. I'll be on my way now. Thank you very much.
She waves at you and continues to line up.
Okay.
Right, yes, we. So, where do we go now?
Good question. This is a large freaking town.
money for tavern?
You know
Good
what? Yes.
idea.
Tavern or inn
Um,
sounds good.
What
Okay,
time
yeah,
is it
go ahead.
currently?
It is now about say after midday. So the sun is still it's the sun is beating down on you. It's very hot, but it appears to be the time where it's about to change from daytime to quickly into the evening.
Well, actually, tavern doesn't sound half bad. We do need to secure ourselves a place to rest.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can ask the people around there about the plague. Oh,
Sure enough.
we need to visit Jobel, right?
Yeah, but
Are
we
you sure we
don't
can-
know where Jobal. We should ask around for the inn.
Wait,
Okay.
I remember.
Yeah, Summers?
Lady Syndra mentioned two plays earlier, remember?
The Thundering Lizard and the something
Thunder, yes. The Thunder
Thunder Lizard?
Lizard, where,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
let's go there.
And the other one that I forgot the name as well.
Yeah, the thing with repose.
No, the Anglin repose. You know.
Yeah, maybe that.
Okay, so
Huh,
let's go to the
I
Thundering
don't
Lizard.
recall. Well, then again, I don't have the best memories. I'll leave it up to you guys to memorize stuff.
So both taverns exist in this area.
Wow. Okay.
There
Let's
is
see. Which one?
20,
Here.
20.
Right.
19.
Oh, 18.
Okay.
Right. So as you walk your way from the princess area with Golden Throne and the villa through the Grand Sue Bazaar, and then you find yourself.
Is there any dinosaurs around?
Yes, you can see dinosaurs around, and now you can see them more clearly because the day is about to end, and they've are resting. You see like these huge dinosaurs with large horns and husks. Some of them with spiked tails. Some of them, on 2 feet with very large teeth. And as you make your way across town, eastwards, you can see like this visage of this huge building, this Colosseum-like area. It appears that there's no sounds coming in from it. It appears that the entertainment for the day have died down. And you make your way towards the inns. They're both across from each other. One is called the Thundering Lizard, as you remember, and across from it is Kaya's House of Repose.
Oh, Kaya's reposted.
Okay.
Yes.
So, according to Lady Syndra, Thundering Lizard is, I think, much cheaper, but there's a lot of fight going on. Not that safe. And on the other side is the Kaya's House of Repose. And I think, from the sound of it, it's expensive.
Well, I suggest to ask the price first.
Agreed. So, Thundering Lizard then, for now.
For sure.
Okay, then we're gonna go to Thundering Lizard first.
Okay. So as you enter the
Let's go to
Thundering
Thundering
Lizard,
Lizard. Sounds so catchy.
Thundering Lizard, good name.
So we both don't have weapons. Cleric and the Paladin, Summer and Silbrie. We don't have weapons.
Very high.
oh wait, that's not the one. Sorry,
Wait, so this is Thundering Lizard?
this is a Thundering
If
Lizard.
it's-
This is a
if it's
Thundering
thun-
Lizard.
Ah, okay.
That's too savant for Thundering Lizards.
Yes.
Sorry.
If Thundering Lizard is that good, how much for the Kaya's Repose? So this is the Thundering Lizard.
This is a Thundering Lizard.
And I saw a lizard head there.
Yeah.
Head stealing.
Now,
Yeah.
that's more
Yes.
appropriate.
Um,
Thundering lizard.
You can see that a dwarven man is manning the bar.
Dwarven?
Yeah, it's pretty big, Raven. This town is big, so big. So many things in this city.
We are inside the thundering lizard.
You are indeed inside the Thundering Lizard.
Yeah.
Not yet?
Yes, we are in.
Okay. So we're going. So can I see how many people are there?
Oh, this place is packed. Adventurers of all size and ages sit around the taverns, telling about their latest expedition tales.
And can I hear any performance music in this tavern? Or it's just completely silent, full of chatters?
You would hear performance music if it wasn't overtaken by the sounds of people talking over it, talking, shouting, drinking. You know, some people are having an argument in the corner. This place is very, very, very raucous.
And I kind of look at Robin and say, now I know why this place is cheap.
Yep.
You see the
Everyone,
guy?
everyone is here.
Yeah, everyone is literally here. Okay, so let's ask around.
Let's
Where's the paladin?
Summer is here, okay?
Yeah, here.
Let's ask the innkeeper first for the price.
Yeah, that's more appropriate. You do the talk.
Welcome to the Thundering Lizard.
It's dwarf. Is he or dwarf? No dwarf.
Yeah, it's a dwarf. It's a dwarf, and a dwarf is manning the bar right now.
Okay.
How may I help you?
Hi, good day, good sir. My name is Summer, and I was wondering how much is one room per night here in Thundering Lizard?
The Thundering Lizard ain't the greatest inn in town, but we're definitely the cheapest. Only 5 silver pieces per night, per room.
Oh.
Wow. Are you already full or full book?
Do you have any vacancies?
We always have vacancies in the Thundering Lizard.
Nice. Whoa, nice.
So- So, 3 guys, 1 room?
Nah, I'm gonna take my own room.
Besides, people keep disappearing, so rooms keep opening up.
Okay.
Sorry, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by disappearing?
Sometimes people book a room, they go out next day, and we don't hear them for 3 months.
Oh,
You don't hear there for
Come back.
3 months?
Let's get this, isn't it?
at least we got vacancies.
Can you tell us what happened here? Really? 3 months Spanish is not normal.
What's there to tell? It's Chult. People come, people go.
Can I check for inside?
Oh, okay, sure, roll for it.
Okay.
What the hell?
Okay, so
You are inclined to believe the dwarf.
he looks sincere.
Yeah, convincing.
Yeah, convincing. Okay.
Okay then.
4 room?
Uh,
4.
no, wait a second. Should we ask the inn across us first? We need to compare the price, right?
Oh yeah, if you're a bunch of flabbering pansies, sure, go to Kaya's have a repose. See if I care.
Yeah, you go. I'll stay.
You will stay.
Okay then.
What time is it?
I would say it's the sun is going down. I would say at this point.
So it's evening.
I stay with Silbrie.
Yeah, then Robin's gonna check the inn across first to ask for the price.
Okay.
Just a quick.
And then I talk to the
here.
dwarf. Give me an ale.
An ale, come right up. There'll be 2 copper, please.
I give him 2 copper.
He,
And
he
I
throws you a
ask
mug.
Silbrie, do you drink?
No,
No?
no.
Okay. Any drinks that you want?
No.
Alright, so who's
No?
at Kaya's house of repose?
Robin and Summers.
Okay, so as you come in, you are greeted by this soft music.
This place looks good.
How come is it jazz?
Totally different.
Yep. And how is the situation here? Is it as rowdy as the Thundering Lizard?
Oh no. This place caters to a much more wealthy clientele.
Then Robin will approach the receptionist.
Good day, sir. Welcome to Kaya's house of repose. Will you be spending your night here?
Yeah. How much for one night here?
Standard rates for Kaya's house of repose is 1 gold piece per night.
That bad. And Robin
I would
talks
be happy. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
to Summer. One gold. We could stay here for a few days.
Well, I don't mind paying 1 gold for this.
Agreed.
But
So-
you know what?
Hmm?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Now, should we relay the information first to our friends?
Sure. But I was thinking that the other inn is more, and I gesture my finger that it's cost cheaper.
Yep. But I don't really think we can rest well there.
Okay, let's go back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright.
Appreciate it.
The concierge bows and thank you for considering staying with Kaya's house of repose. Hope we have
He's
hope
so polite.
you have a great night.
He's so polite. Okay, then we'll go back to Thundering Lizard.
Okay.
This is how they treat every guest like a prince.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going back to the Thundering Lizard.
Right.
Robin approached Castor and Silbrie and he tells them, apparently the inn across very good and it costs 1 GP. Not that bad. Think it's worth it.
GP?
Yep.
Okay. So, I don't know. 1 GP is still too much, isn't it?
I'm gonna ask both Castor and Silbrie. Yeah, I'm gonna ask them. Do you guys would like to be treated like peasants or royalties?
That.
Well,
I
it's
actually
gonna be royal. Let's go. To the what? Something repose?
The Kaya's House of Repose.
Okay.
Staying here.
That's really fancy name.
Sorry, Silbrie,
I said
what
to
was
the
that?
dwarf, one more ale,
Staying here.
and then I go. I chug it down. I get him 2 coppers, and I chug it down quickly. And thank you for the drink.
And Robin says to Silbrie, I won't mind paying for your room for a few days. I do have a spare, of course.
Oh, and I thought you're
Yes.
supposed to be the stingy one.
Nah.
I actually like this rowdy atmosphere. Feels more like rather than that can't be excused for a hassle.
I
You know
see.
what? Let's go to the inn across the street and just rent one room. And then we all like sleep in one.
How about 2 rooms?
For what?
I could stay with Castor.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
What are
I
we,
don't.
royals?
No, I don't think Silbrie would want to stay with us rowdy soldiers.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Cheaper.
So how will you be spending your night? Where will you be staying?
Oh,
The blah 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 house of
the
Primus.
Kaya's house of
Okay.
So Robin, Kester, and I don't know. What about Summers and Silbrie decided to stay at Thundering Lizard, right?
I'll go with whatever Sylvie choose.
I'm
Okay,
staying
then.
the Thunder
Oh god.
So it's decided. Summer will accompany Silbrie at Thundering Lizard, and me and Kester will go to the Inner Cross.
Okay.
Let's be royal.
So you two split your ways. One goes to the House of Repose, one goes to the Thundering Lizard. Very well. Okay, so now you are in the inn and you have ample time. You have ample downtime. How would you like to spend it? I would say you have, say, about 8 hours before the day ends.
8
I
hours?
don't know. I'm going to talk to Robin.
Yeah, sure.
How many battles have you encountered?
A lot.
Really?
Really, a lot.
Your favorite weapon?
Bows, of course. Crossbows, especially. And then I pull out my hand crossbow. This little guy assists me with a lot of battles and have saved my life a lot of time. And for some reason, I hate swords.
What?
I hate
Hate what?
swords.
Sword? Why? I'm using sword.
It's
Pull out
the
my big sword.
yeah. When you slash people with swords, it bleeds, right? And the blood smell. Oh my god, I couldn't stand it.
So that's like you feel the thrill. You see the fear of the enemy eyes sweating over you. Flashing.
Apparently, yeah.
So you
Yes,
two are
yeah.
staying at the House of Repose, right? Are you staying in your
Yes.
rooms?
Yes.
Okay. People in the Thundering Lizard. How would you like to spend your time?
I'm sitting down in the on the main dining room and
All right. The main dining room is packed. It's always packed here.
yeah, it's okay. I ordered some stuff to eat and water to drink.
All right.
Yeah, I'll accompany her.
So,
Yep.
Summers was it? Tell me about your story, I guess. None of those sappy ones that I've been hearing about, but your adventures. You know, tales of how great you are in battle, blah blah blah.
If you have the time, I would like to tell you all about my stories, but I guess food comes first. You have to reserve up energy for tomorrow.
All right. So as you two are conversing, a rather rambunctious bunch heads over to your table. He goes, "Hey, you look like new people over here. I've never seen your faces around."
And you look old.
Hey, don't be like that. We're all adventurers here. Here, let me buy you something. What you dinner? I can drinks. You know, on the house.
Of course. Have a seat.
All right. My name is Carmel, and his name is Danson. And we are adventurers looking for fame and fortune in Chult.
Wow. Nice to see you guys. I hope your adventures went well.
Yeah. Truth be told, we haven't found anything yet, but I'm sure if you've talked to some people here, they might tell you their stories.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Did they still sitting with us or?
Yeah, they're not sitting next to you by choice, but because there appears to be an empty spot next to you guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm still eating.
Okay.
raised here, or are you from somewhere far away?
Me? No, no, no. Uh, I'm from the city of Waterdeep. My mercenary company shipped me and my friend here off to Chult. Probably doing the same thing that you guys are doing right now.
Oh, and that
What a,
is.
what a...
Hmm?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was referring to them. Oh, and what is it that you do? You are doing here?
Treasure hunting, of course.
Ah, I see. And I go back to eating.
Be nice, Silbrie. They're talking to us.
And I just raise my eyebrows at him.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna tell the adventurers. Oh, what a coincidence! My father is he born and raised on the Waterdeep as well.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, where did he live? Did he live up in the upper crust, or was he part of the regular people like us?
Well, he's an average Joe, just like me and you guys. But he was kind. He was my hero, my role model.
Alright. Alright, so you converse with him for say an hour or so, right? Until he finished their food and you finish their food. You finish your food. Can you make an insight check for me?
Inside?
Insight check. Okay. Give me a sec. In your conversations with these individuals, right? These adventurers, you've come upon the topic. You're talking about the forest, Chult, where they've been, what they've seen, right? They at one point they were talking about a place called the City of Mesro, and the City of Mesro was a place that was thought to be destroyed during the Spell Plague. He says that, I thought there was something fishy about that place. When we went there, we saw ruins. But I think there's more to it. I don't think the city is destroyed at all. And there's another peculiar thing. I saw a pale-skinned man while I was there, and he was whispering to a big dinosaur man with a big sword, and he tries to recall something, and he smelled like honeysuckle.
He smelled like honey. What?
Honeysuckle.
And
Okay, noted.
All right. See ya, Raven. Thanks for dropping by. Are you leaving or are you sorry? Yeah.
Alright, so as I finish eating, I grab a napkin and wipe my mouth gladly, and I ask them, well, you certainly seems to know your way around the jungle of Chult. Are you interested in guiding services?
Us? No. We can't do guides. We use guides ourselves.
Oh, and how do you find them? I
He'll-
mean,
Yeah.
as you are these guides' services? Were they good? Do you come into any trouble?
There's a handful of guides in the city. Most of them. Hey Raven Knight, thanks for the follow, dude. Really appreciate it. Thanks for dropping by for D&D. I'm gonna play this again next week, Thursday, around the same time. So about start at 8 p.m. my time, which is +7 GMT. So if you like to see what happens next week, I'll be playing this next week on Thursday. But thank you for following. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it. See you around, dude. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah, I was talking to one of my chat guys.
Okay.
Right. So he mentions that I got my guides from one of the merchant princes who introduced me to one of them.
And do you know where he is? Where he'll be?
He tries to remember. His name was Jobal. That's right. That's right. And I got up really early to see him, to have an audience with him one day, and yeah, he's usually crowded. So I think he's having an audience tomorrow. So if you want to talk to him, I suggest you get up really early.
Okay,
Oh,
I
in
got
the
it.
golden throne?
In the Golden Throne. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Nope. Thank you for the food. I shall be heading to my room. How's evening, I assume.
Yep. It's.
Appreciate it.
Oh, the sun has gone down.
The info, John.
I'll see you guys. What are your names again?
My name is Carmel, and this is my friend Danson.
Carmel and Danson. We'll see each other again soon. Bye.
All right. Very good. So I'm assuming you are all resting for the night.
Robin Hood is doing
Yeah.
their thing.
I want to talk to the reception there.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm still sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Would you like to talk to with the receptionist, with the concierge?
And then, my dear friend, can I ask something?
Yes,
do you
sir.
know? Do you know any information about where could we get a guide around here?
A guide.
Mm-hmm.
What?
We're planning to venture to the jungle, and I don't think we could do this by ourselves. And we need to hire a guide.
Guides. Okay. So, guides. He goes back into his concierge room and he pulls out a book. Right. If guides are what you're looking for, one of the merchant prince of Jobal has graciously left his contacts of guides in our inn.
That's good to hear.
And he pulls out a list of guides. Give me a sec. Where is it? Jobal.
Yoba.
Alright. Guides.
Nggak, ini cuma gue yang dengerin lagunya putus-putus, apa lu pada denger lagu putus juga nggak sih?
Putus-putus.
Itu dari komputernya di Britney.
Oh,
Okay, it's broken up because the volume's low, so sometimes Discord doesn't catch on it.
oh iya ya.
So if I up the volume, you guys should be fine. Okay, so guides, you in that list, who's looking? Who's with the concierge?
Robin.
Robin. Right. So you see a list of guide names. I'm just gonna. So, actually, I'm just gonna put them in your journal, okay?
Okay, that was good.
Or how do I put? Actually, no. I just like show them one by one. Okay. So, this is the first guide you see. Her name is and it's listed as Azaka Stormfang, and she's posted on written something on the book. If you need a guide to get you through the jungle alive, look no further. I was born in the jungle, molded by it. I know its dangers well and how best to avoid them. Should you choose me, you may rest assured that your party is in safe hands. I charge 5 gold coins per day and will require 30-day payment up front. For those adventurers who aid me in a personal quest, I will waive my fee and guide them to places no one else has found. And then you read that her quest involves going to Firefinger, and that an evil Terrafolk that roosts on Firefinger stole her mask and she wants it back.
Okay.
Hold on a sec. Hey, XNK Mivao. Yeah, I'm really excited to play this game. Like, I bought this campaign like 2 months ago, and I finally got to play it. I found a group, and these guys are super cool. Glad you liked it. Alright, I'm back. So that's the first guide. The second guide. It's called Eku. And she wrote, while the lure of pillaging the antiquity of Chult is a temptation, I appeal to those who find fulfillment in doing actual good in the world. I seek to rid the jungle of evil. There are many ruins and ancient temples that must be reclaimed so that the spirit of nature can return to their sacred place and live in peace. There are evil imposters who seek to blind you with promises of gold, but will only guide your throats to their blades. Her standard rates are standard, so everyone's rates are standard. 5 gold pieces per day with a 30-day payment up front.
Okay. Got it.
And then
5 GB per person.
yep.
No, only to hire her.
Yeah, 5 GP per day, 30-day payment up front.
Okay. How many guides are there?
So, on the book the concierge gave you, you see a list of 6 guides.
Then I asked the concierge, just give me the 3 that you recommend, or the 3 that a lot of person has hired.
Okay.
So Azak, Eku, and another one.
So, okay, I'll show you the third one. This one reads, Farul and Gondolo. Why pay for 1 guide when you can have 2 for the same price? We have the smarts, the goods, and our own Triceratops. Treasure abound! When we're done leading you to all the ancient sites and sacred places that we know of, you'll be swimming in gold and magic. All the other guides will lead you in circles and make you do all the work. Don't be fooled. When we return to Port Nyanzaru, you will have tales and fortunes enough to last a lifetime. This is the third one. 5, 6. And then
Farrell and 5.
Everyone have the standard same rate.
yeah.
Okay, then I thank the concierge and thank you very much for information. And Robin goes back to his
Wait,
work.
there's like 3 more. You have I only like
3 more?
I only read the first 3.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Give me a sec. Hey, Soradas, thanks for the follow, dude. I really appreciate you dropping by on my D&D stream today. This is the first session. I'm playing with 4 other players. There is a 5th player, but she's not here tonight. She will certainly be next week's session. Next week I'll be playing this on Thursday, same time, 8 p.m. +7 GMT. All right. Thanks for following me, and hope you catch me next week for the next part. All right, I'm back. Okay. Yes. This one reads Hugh Hackinson, and he. So every one of these things have like a rough caricature of the person applying for it. And this one goes, I've stood atop every mountain in Chult. I know every gorge and crevice, every plateau and trail. My memory is an iron trap. I forget nothing. Trust the dwarf, I always say, because a dwarf will never steer you wrong. Fearless I am. There is no dragon, beast, or undead horror that scares me. You want a god who runs away at the first sign of danger? No! You want a dwarf, and I am the toughest dwarf around. Red dragon bit my arm, and yet here I stand. Takes more than a dragon to stop Hugh Hackinson. And then standard.
Okay.
And okay, this is the fifth one. Hold up, we're almost through. I just love reading these character introductions. These guy introductions.
Okay. Yeah.
This one goes by the name of Musharib. The jungle is my home. I know it well. I can get you anywhere in Chult for a fee of 5 gold pieces per day. If adventure is what you seek, join my quest to reclaim Harkhmar, my clan's ancestral forge. A volcanic eruption forced us to abandon it many years ago. The fire dudes that have since taken over must be driven out or destroyed. At the very least, we must sneak in and recover a relic known as Moradin's Gauntlet. And then basically says, if you help me do my quest, and I'll sort of waive the fee for you.
Okay.
And the final one is yes. Oh, I'm gonna have a field day reading this one.
Yeah, you're really good.
You did a good job so far.
Yeah, we love it.
This one reads River Mist and Flask of Wine.
Beware Dobo and his no good flunkies. That merchant prince is as trustworthy as a sack of snacks, as does most of his guides. If you choose us, we will never lead you astray. River and Flask are after the task. That's our motto. Chult is our playground. We're fast, reliable, and know what we're doing. 5 gold pieces per day and a 30-day advance is what the Dobo flunkies demand. We're happy to serve as guides for only 4 gold pieces a day, with no payment upfront. Even better, we'll waive the fee entirely for equal shares of whatever treasures we help find.
And those are the 6.
Okay.
It's more like 8 to me.
No,
Oh.
6.
There's
6.
one guy with 2 guys. One team for 2 guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Pharaoh and Gondola and Wine Flash, and I forgot the other name.
Well, actually,
Oh, thanks, Aradas. Appreciate it.
The Triceratops.
Triceratops?
Yeah, Pharaoh and Gondola bring a Triceratops.
a dinosaur, basically.
Yep. And Robin thanks the concierge for the notes and the recommendations, and he goes back to his room.
Yeah,
Right.
can I walk up?
The concierge says if you wish to meet with any of these guides, I can leave a note for them, and you
Oh,
can we
yeah,
can
yeah, yeah,
arrange a meeting for you to meet up.
Okay then, I will talk to my friend first, and I will tell you in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Can I copy paste them to my notes? No?
I'll post them in your journal after the session.
Okay. Yeah, can I walk up?
Sorry?
I'm sleeping, right? I want to walk up.
You're sleeping. How do you wake up? Unless it's,
Can I wake up first?
Why don't you sleep till morning, and you can discuss, and all of you can discuss this in the morning.
Okay.
And Robin doesn't know you want to wake up, so I couldn't wake you up. So I assume we all
I'm still
sleeping.
making this voice.
All right, so Hello? So what are you guys doing?
Okay.
You got cut out.
How much? How? What time is
I
it?
assume you're all like sleeping now.
In the morning, I guess.
Yeah, in the morning.
All right. You're all sleeping, and morning comes up.
Sorry. Miss Click.
I'll rush in and go to the Silbrie's room. To wake her up.
As soon as you step in front of my door, I open it. Could you be any louder?
With the cook.
It's morning, so let's go.
Whatever.
And Robin wakes up and just forecast her. Hey, come on, little kid, wake up, wake up. It's morning already. Come on, we need to tell.
Okay, I wash my face first.
Eh,
Dude,
we
come
did.
on.
You can wash it in the river. Come on. It's morning. Feel life.
I know. Let me pick my red sword first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's meet up with the other guys.
Okay.
And Robin
Get
and what?
tea.
So, where are you guys having breakfast? The Kaya's Gentle Repose provides breakfast for free
Whoa.
for those who stay at night. The Thundering Lizard, not so much.
So third
Oh, morning! Hey,
So,
mister, what do you have for breakfast?
I talked to Robin and said, "This is what it feels like to be royal, right?
Yep. Good sleep, good food. Totally.
And no
worth it.
barracks food."
Yep. I wonder how the other guys are doing.
Okay, can't eat more ration. We have to go now.
I don't know.
I
Maybe.
grab her hand and we go all the way to the inn across the street.
Can I do? Oh, never mind. That wouldn't be in character.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I'm looking for both Robin and Castor.
I took I minus 5 silver from mine.
Oh yeah, 1 gold, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah. The one goal is paid up front, so don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I mean, they paid the night before.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, just mark my. Okay. What the other guys doing, right? Perhaps they have more. Perhaps they have decent sleep.
Maybe. I'm guessing they're eating their breakfast now.
Yeah. Probably.
Did I see both of them?
Okay. So I'm assuming you've already had breakfast. So, are you meeting up?
Yeah, I'm looking like frantically for both Castor and Robin.
Lol. Okay.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, I see Summers. Oh, guys, and Robin waves his hand, beckoning them to come here.
With a swift, I go in swiftly, I grab both of them, and I pull them out, and we go out to head for the Golden Throne.
And Robin says, wait, what Summers? What are you doing?
We gotta meet up with the prince. He's gonna
Like
have the
now?
audience now. Exactly.
You don't
Yes.
want-
Now.
Wait, I gotta tell you something. And yes, Summers just pull Robin's up.
Oh man, I tried to grab some bread.
Oh no!
Oh,
Just out of reach. Like, you didn't even
I
like
have,
touch
like,
it.
This, like I have this puppy eye and like my eyes are glistening.
Like, I've never seen a 0 before.
I've seen a -1. Don't worry.
No, I've seen -1 during my one shot. Remember that one?
yeah.
When you tried to hit the
Oh.
cabinet and it fixed it?
Oh.
Okay. So we've been grabbed by Summer, right?
Yep. Before before we got a chance to say anything. Summer just dragged us.
Dude,
All right.
can I use strength check to release the break?
To what?
What?
Assuming that his grapple, he wants.
No.
to-
He's grabbed my hand. He grabbed my hand. Right?
Oh, Summers grabbed Robin's and Kessler hands, and Kessler wants to break free like that.
Yeah.
Okay, make a strength
What's your
check.
check?
Contested strength check. Contested.
That's athletics, right?
Just strength.
Strength. Just her hands.
Ah, damn it.
Holy shit.
Okay. Sure. You let go.
Summer, hold on a second. Talk to us first. Not to, you need to be rushed.
I'm gonna tell you all of it while we're walking. Or better yet, running. We're out of time.
Wait,
Running.
Robin?
Heavy armor.
then
I
Robin said,
dash.
wait. And Robin says, wait a second. I need to tell you guys about the guide. We could random from here. Easily.
Remember about the guy?
Yes, I told
Really?
the guide. We
When
could
did you talk
live.
to them?
Hmm?
When did you talk to them?
Enggak, maksudnya kan kemarin kita lagi ngebahas guide kan. Si Silbrie udah kabur
Kenapa
lagi.
tidur?
Enggak, gue ngomong ke ini siapa? I talk to Summers.
Okay.
I skipped my breakfast for this.
Calm down, man.
I'm like already gone.
Okay, for now we should catch up to Silbrie first. Why the hell is she running anyway?
Cause I'm hungry.
Where are you running towards?
Running towards the golden
Golden throne?
Yes,
What is here?
All right.
here.
No. Lothar is there. So why don't you make a dex check, see how far you get?
Yeah. I got a -1 on my dex.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
you make it all the way here.
Oh my god.
Oh yes.
Okay then. So the three of us will try to follow Silbrie, and on the
Just
way
follow
I'm
her.
gonna- Yes. And on the way I'm gonna tell Summers what I found yesterday.
Okay.
Same here.
So you are talking while jogging.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the morning jog.
Oh, my breakfast. Oh, my
Oh.
tummy hurts.
When I arrive, do I see anything?
You see like a line of people starting to form. You're not the first ones there, but you're hardly like far away from having an audience.
But there's no food.
No, there is no food.
Oh.
So, are we the first one? Still?
Like I said, you're not the first ones there, but you're not very far from having an audience. I would say at the rate you woke up, maybe you'll take maybe like only half an hour to meet with the Merchant Prince.
You slowpokes. I'm wearing a heavy armor and still couldn't catch up. What?
Yeah. The steak that we eat on breakfast still linger around the stomach. I couldn't digest it really well.
Oh, I
No.
know. Believe me, I know.
I'll give him my bread to Sigil as a token of apology. Here you go, Sigil.
I just like grab it and like munch on it.
Really? You're that hungry? They didn't serve breakfast?
Well, they didn't get the chance to.
Breakfast for
What's
dish.
the rush?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us why are we rushing here?
I don't know, ask him.
How long are you bickering for? Over breakfast?
Yeah.
So as you bicker over breakfast, you find yourself already you're already first in line to have an audience with Joba.
I brush the crumbs. Sorry, I brush the crumbs.
Okay.
Stand straight.
Right. So you see Jobal as this. Give me a sec. Let me show you what Jobal looks like. Wrong layer. So this is what the Merchant Prince Jobal looks like. He has a full head of hair with a beard growing up from the sides. He wears a necklace and has 2 piercings on his right ear. So when you approach the throne, instead of Jobal, a man next to Jobal answers for him. Good day. What questions do you have or requests do you have for Jobal today?
About the plague. We are kind of curious about what happened.
Everyone knows about the plague. Is there any other questions you would like to ask instead?
Guides. Need guides. Or Joko.
Guides.
Guide? Really?
Okay. At this point, Jobal speaks. Did you say guides, my friend? Yes.
Yes.
We have guides? Are you explorers?
Yeah, you're more like adventurers.
For now, yes.
Yeah, for now. For now, yes.
I can help you with guides. And then he... but first, state why do you need guides in the first place?
I'm like talking to the team. Then, guys, I have to catch my breath. Please, go ahead.
Okay then. Lord Jobal, we are currently trying to find the source of the curse. And we want to gather any information we get from the jungle. Perhaps you've heard of a soulmonger?
Yeah, soulmonger.
What is this soulmonger? I do not know what you are. Do you come here for souls or did you come here for guides?
Yeah, for guides to find something hidden. Do you have any recommendation for guides that could
Chult.
explore?
Chult is a land of many hidden things,
Yeah,
and if you want to uncover them, you may very well need guides.
yes, that's what I've been asking. Any specific guides that leads us to ruins?
Give me a sec. Maybe this one. Nope. Okay, forget about it. Okay. And yes, I have many guides in my employment. But currently the only one available are let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I have 6 guides in my employment are free right now.
Yeah, okay. Which one do you recommend best for exploring ruins?
I recommend.
Preferably the brave one, the one who doesn't run away.
Yeah. We
he
kinda need
whis-
that kind of guy.
He strokes his beard for a moment. Perhaps it is better if I let my companion here show you the guides himself.
That will do.
Alright. And then he whispers something to his companion, the guy next to him. He says, okay, understood. And he walks to you, introduces himself. My name is Eren Talieri. And my master has asked me to show you these guides. Let us
Okay.
depart.
Thank you very much, Aaron. Nice to meet you.
Dang it, where's my good music? Never mind. I can't find, so this will have to do for now.
Okay.
Right. So you follow Aaron, right?
Yep.
And he leads you to where the guides are. First up, he heads towards the. You guys walk towards the docklands, where you find this red-haired lady. And he goes. She looks towards you. Goes, yes. How may I be of service? She looks at you warily.
Yes. Sorry. Could you introduce yourself?
My name is Azaka. And are you looking for a guide?
Yes.
Well, my rates are standard, 5 gold coins per day, 30-day payment upfront.
Okay then. Are you familiar with the ruins?
What ruins are you talking about?
I don't know, some hidden ones that people never dare to explore.
Ruins, I'm not sure, but if you're looking for Firefinger, then I am well acquainted with Firefinger.
Oh, I remember something about ruins. Do you know a specific ruin that falls under the area of that was affected by the spell plague? Yes. Thank you. I tend to forget stuff.
What's that?
City of
Mizro. She thinks for a while. But that part is a place so it's just ruins. There's nothing there.
Oh, but we heard that a specific someone or something might be there. I figured we could check it out.
If you want to find out, then you will have to hire me. I know my way around the jungle. I was born here.
Ask the three of them, party. Are you guys okay with her?
I don't know. Let's
Sure.
see the other one.
Should
You
we
have
see
any-
the other? Yeah. Should we see the other? Lord Jobo said there's 6 of them, right?
Yeah.
Let's take up the-
Perhaps there's one that you are particularly keen on looking at or meeting.
Yeah. Apparently, I talked to Summers and Silbrie yesterday. I found out about the 6 guys beforehand, and I particularly fond of one, the brave dwarf. He says he knows about witch and he's not scared of anything.
Okay, let's go see this guy then.
Okay, so you relay this to Aaron. Okay, the dwarf is usually in the Thundering Lizard. Okay,
Sil, do you want
So-
to tell the Robin and Casser about last night? I mean, no, not last night. I mean
That sounds wrong.
the ruins.
That sounds so wrong.
Just
Sorry. I mean about the ruins. Pale skin man.
Oh, right. Yeah, guys, as I mentioned before to her, the little light is related.
okay.
okay. So what would you like to do?
Let's go
Go
over
to
to
the
the-
thunder.
Thundering lizard.
Thundering Lizard. All right.
So Aaron is still with us, right?
Aaron's still with you.
Okay. We're going dragon.
Alright. So? Alright. So in the in the tavern you find the dwarf. He's sitting with a bunch of people listening to his story. And that's how I lost my arm. And you catch it like at the end of the story.
Okay. So, anyway, Summers, about the pale-skinned man that you met, can you tell it to Hugh?
Do you mean the dwarf?
Yes, the dwarf, Hugh. Our guy.
I'll approach Hugh and I tap on his shoulder. Hi.
Ugh, don't scare me like that. What do you want?
Oh, my name is Summer and this is my companion. We're looking for a guide.
A guide? I'm a guide.
Yeah, we heard you're not afraid of anything. But are you familiar with the area, ruins?
I know every place in Chult. I've been every gorge, crevice, and trail. I've got a mind like an iron trap. You hire me, best coin you ever spend. I promise you.
Oh, do you know about city of Ezra?
Ezra, I can take you to wherever you need.
Inside check on the city line.
Do you know about this again?
Look, just hire me and I'll take you where you need.
Oh, chill, man, chill. Inside, great, nice.
Alright, alright, give me a sec. Okay. You get the feeling that the dwarf at least knows where he's familiar with at least one place in Chult.
At least one.
At least one.
You sure do look like a tough guy. So, where can you take us? But tell us more about your journey in Chult. I'm sure you knew a lot of places, met a lot of people.
Yes, other than the dragon stories you told us.
Sorry, what was that? What was the question?
Tell us about the places you visited, people you've met. Surely a guy like you have been hired by a lot of people.
Sure. There was a time where we went to this huge ass building, statues all around. Me and three men hired me. I told them not to go inside, but they didn't listen. Only one came back and he was riddled with arrows. Dropped dead in front of me. I told him not to go. And then there's that one time, 4 men hired me. They were hiring a canoe down the river to get into one of the underground areas. I said, no, what are you doing? That's a stupid idea. They didn't listen either. And they crashed the rocks. More of the story, you listen to me, you won't be okay.
So what you're saying is that all of the people that hired you died, or rather, you failed to protect them.
I told them not to go.
I meant to go.
Wasn't my fault they didn't listen to me.
You were not in the boat then.
Of course not, it was stupid.
Sure. And I just look at my companions and roll my eyes.
So we should look at the other first again.
Really?
Yeah, and then Robin told his companions, we still have 4 more to go. According, we have the 2 guys, Faro and Gondola. I hear they have a Triceratops. I don't know what the hell is it, but I think it's one of the big thingy that are walking around. Bridge. Wanna check him out?
Sure. Thank you for your time, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll get back to you.
See you soon.
And Robin says to Aaron, Faro and Gondolo?
Okay. He takes you to Fair and Gondola. They're usually loitering around the street over here. Or you're usually in the market ward. So, Aaron asks around if they've seen Fair and Gondolo. And you see them, they're always together. They're sitting down on some crates in the market area. And when they see Aaron, they stand up. Like, look, it's Aaron. He's like, what bring? Right. What ho? What brings you to Fire and Gondolo? Are you looking for guides?
Of course. And I...
Seem convincing.
yeah. Apparently.
You're too gullible. So, tell us whatever it is that you always tell the other adventurers.
What's there to talk about? Why have one where you can't have 2 for the same price? We're smart, we're handsome, we have our own dinosaur.
Dinosaur? Oh, the dragon-like thing who walks around.
Yes.
Oh, you have guide?
Just trust us. Everyone else is trash.
Everyone else is trying.
Okay. And Robin kinda nudged Silbrie and do your thing.
Well, I gotta ask. I'm curious. Why is it that you not only that you are a 2-man party, but with a giant monster with you, yet your price is quite low? What do you get out of it?
Is it obvious? We provide all the stuff, and in return we only want a piece of the treasure. It's only fair.
Yes, he looks like he's telling the truth. Wow.
Yep. Robin checks.
They sounds fair to me.
No, it's not convincing. They are not convincing. Which one is the human?
The guy on the left is human, and the guy on the right is a halfling.
So Farrell is the human and Gondola is the halfling.
Yeah.
So I want to talk to the Pharaoh.
By Farul, yep.
Something like this. Tell me your special mission to guide people. Impress us.
When we first came to Port 90, we were swimming in gold.
Swimming in what?
Swimming in gold. We lived like kings.
Really? Yeah? What happened?
Then, we spent one too many nights in Kaya's gentle repose.
So that's a really good place.
Yeah, it's really good, right? Free breakfast too.
Yeah, free breakfast. Super. But tell me more about your adventure. Where did you find the gold? The trail, the monster, everything. Try to convince us.
We took an expedition down Chult into the heart. It was raining, and thunder was blaring. But we didn't give up. No, we did not. Everyone else in our party left, and it was only the two of us. And one day, we found an ancient temple filled to the brim with gold. And we thought to ourselves, how are we gonna get all this gold home? And then we saw the Triceratops, and with a great idea, we used the Triceratops to carry the gold home, and that's how we got a Triceratops.
So, your greatest adventure is to get a Triceratops
And gold.
and go. Ah, come on, guys. Do you really wanna trust this guy to guide us? Guys,
Hmm.
How do you think so?
Okay,
think
wait.
so?
Where do you find the Triceratops again?
In the jungle, where else would you find one?
And so let me get this straight. You went to Chult, swimming in gold, and then you find more gold in the jungle.
Okay. Sorry, quick question. They
Yep.
have their dinosaur with them.
Yep, the dinosaur is just in the stable right next to them.
Okay. I'm gonna stop seal and then I'm gonna say this to you. Let me try this first. I'm going to the dinosaur
Okay.
and I try to test this.
Oh, okay. You're like,
Hey there. Are you hungry?
he's munching on something right now.
Oh, sorry for bothering you. Just want to know, do you know those people? I'm pointing at the guides.
Yes, you. Lousy people.
Why? They didn't take care of you?
They bought me to race, but I was slow. Now I carry heavy things all day.
Okay, that was harsh. I'm sorry. I'm going back to the party, and then I said, the beast was misused. The dinosaur was used to carry people, to carry stuff, and they made the dinosaur to run a race all the time.
Hmm. Wait, you could talk to it?
I guess.
You're awesome.
Now we have guys who can talk to animals. We
Yeah.
don't need guide, I think.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. I don't think we need guide.
Okay, wait. So, for now, we already met 3 guides. We should make a summary first. The first one...
I am the first one.
No, wait. Azak Stormfang. I think she's being a guide, but she's on her personal quest to the fire thingy. And the second one, Hugh. Apparently, I thought the tall building with statues he's talking about, it might be a clue. But he won't help us there. It's kind of dangerous, but it's quite a lead. And the last one, they're only looking for treasures. We won't. If we are looking for gold, yeah, we can use them.
I don't like these people. They're
I don't
confusing dinosaur.
Okay then. So for now, this guy is a no-go. And
What about
Robin.
the others? Could you tell us more about them?
Okay, about the 3 others. The cheapest one, 2 guys too, Wine Flash and I don't know, they're a cat-like person, I guess. They are the cheapest. only
It's
for
fancy.
maybe. I don't really know, but yeah, they're the cheapest. To be safe, I don't trust ship. And the other, Mushadin, I don't really know, but I guess he could lead us to a good treasure too. It says Muradin's Gauntlet. I don't really know what it said. And the last one is Eku. I think she's standard, just a normal guy. So what do you guys think? Where should we go to next?
Shall we go to the cheapest one, I guess?
Okay then, Robin talks to Aaron. Sorry for running around, but yeah, could we meet with Wine Flash?
Oh, before we go, Mr. Aaron, was it?
Right.
Sorry, you've been dragging me along today. Could we perhaps have you try some refreshment along the way?
Oh, that is most kind of you, lady. It is hot today and I have been sweating a lot.
Yes. Really? So, where are we heading next?
Okay. Who would you like to see? Did someone say
Wine Flask.
Wine and Flask? Okay. So, it was like Wine and Flask are.
Wait, wine and plus.
Okay.
I forgot the name. I only know Wine Flash. I don't know.
Yeah,
its
flask
full
of,
name.
river mist and flask of wine. So, this time, our Aaron takes you outside of the city. He leads you outside of the city walls and into a seedier part of Chult. Of Nyanzaru, of Port Nyanzaru. Aaron says to you, "This is Old Town."
Oh,
Yeah. Old Town. Very dirty. And as you walk through the place called Turkey's Anchorage, where are you guys going?
oh,
You see the you can't see it because I'm on the wrong place. Sorry, wrong plane. Right, Tiki's Anchorage. As you walk around, you see two feline individuals loitering around the area. And at this point, Aaron says, "This is where we part ways. I must go back to my master." And Aaron leaves
Alright. Thank you very much for your support and your time.
you. Yes. Thank you for your drink. It was very nice and refreshing.
right. Before you go, could you know these people plus? Is there anyone that you would recommend?
If I were to be perfectly honest, I think Azaka is the most honest one.
Thank you very much, and good luck with your beauty birthday.
And he leaves you.
Hear that, guys?
Okay, so it's the first one.
Should we try talking to these guys first? We are here anyway.
Your fault.
Should I go anywhere? No?
Just go do some push-ups, Kester.
I'm
Just
good
kidding.
at talking now. So.
Just kidding. Anyways, Robin tries to talk with Flash of Wine and River Mist.
Oh, get that.
Look,
Yeah.
brother! Adventurers!
Yeah, I hear you are the cheapest guide here.
Yes! I am River Mist, and this is my brother Flask. And we are best guides in Chult, in Nyanzaru. Cheapest too!
Define best guides for us. What do you mean by that?
Can't you see? We're brothers. We've been around Chult. We know the forest as guides should. We're fast, reliable, and we know what we're doing.
Anything else? Interesting places?
Sure. There's that fire mountain. There's that underground cave. There's that. What places are there? Ah, yes, that huge garden in the heart of Chult. We've seen all.
Question. Do you
Yeah.
use any weapons?
I'm sorry, what? What was the question?
Oh, I'm asking the guys. Are they like using weapons?
In addition to the short sword you see on their side, the River Mist hands out his one of his paws and ting, and you see like these sharp claws come out.
Claws.
Yeah, claws.
We're entering the jungle and use claws. Okay.
So, would you like to hire us?
Oh, wait a second. Let us discuss this first. And then Robin just gathers his company around. So, what do you guys think? Take the most trustworthy? Take the most brave? The most gold? Or these cats?
I still want us to take the war.
And how about you, Summers? Yeah, Summers, Silbrie. Your opinion?
Well, I do take what Mr. Aaron said. I mean, I respect his advices. Just
And how about you, Summers?
I would say either this or the first one, Azaka. Oh, that's it.
How about you?
My instinct to no, what I really want is with the brave dwarf. But considering what Aaron said, and I'm sure he's telling the truth because Silbrie gave him something, and I think it's sadness. I think we should go with the first one, the Storm Frank.
Okay, let's decide on that.
Okay.
And then let's head back to the front of the wooden throne. Here.
And we should go. We should. She has personal request, right?
Yep.
So how about this? It's like two bird, one stone.
You can think it that way.
They can. Yeah, she's the best offer. Okay, so
Yeah, kidding.
Azaka.
Then let's go to Azaka. Then.
Okay, Azaka.
Up here, right?
Okay, no. She was over here in the
Wait,
harbor area.
Harbor's what?
Harbor Ward?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Good day, my friends. I see you have come back. Have you come back to hire a guide?
Apparently, yes. We decided to hire you.
Very good.
Yours.
Then, as standard contract, it is 5 gold coins per day and 30-day payment upfront. But if you choose to help me in my personal agenda, then we can forget about all that.
Robin asked you. Yes. How about it?
What is your agenda?
I need to go to a place called Firefinger. One of the evil terrafolk on Firefinger has stolen my favorite wooden mask, and I want it back.
what is this terraform evil look like? What do they-
Terrafolk is like big, giant, naked, featherless birds.
bird, but featherless.
and big.
It doesn't make any sense.
So guys, should we help him or her on
Let's go. My arms are itching, and my bones are aching. I need some action.
Yeah, okay, how about you, Sil?
Let's go then.
Fine. Then Stormfang, we will help you with your decision.
Very well.
Anything we need?
Thank you for choosing Azaka Stormfang as your guide. You will not regret it.
So when do we depart?
Okay.
Well, I mean right now. Do we
Alright.
need to prepare anything?
So,
We just go.
as you shake hands with Azaka Stormfang, and you have established her as your guide for your first Chult expedition, this is where we will end our first session.
Yay!
Okay.
Hey, let's go.
Nice.
Let's go.
4 times 4 hours.
So,
Without
how was your first day in Chult?
It's a freaking big town.
Yeah, Chult is very big.
It's
So
very
many things to do, right?
yeah,
Yes.
so many things to do. And I think if we take another choice, it will lead to another consequences, right?
Absolutely.
So,
Chult is a big town with lots of people, lots of things to do, lots of things to see.
Yes,
What
and
if I go to the
Azaka.
fighting pit to win some money? Is it going to alter the story or not?
Maybe.
Fire.
I mean, we need to remember we are here helping our first client, Syndra. Don't get distracted.
But we need money
Your
to
mannerism.
buy supplies.
Like, I really enjoy it.
What was that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was saying like I really like your mannerism and your pacing and everything.
Yep.
It's really like how do you say it? Very thorough.
Iya, kekayaan.
It's like being what? Being encounter with a really professional DM. Super.
Thank you very much.
Ya,
Yes.
Jadi kayak apa ya?
I
Bener-bener
love the
kata
voices.
Iya,
The
dus-
NPC voices is
suara-
super.
suara dwarfnya, man. Oh my god. The
Shit.
dwarf voice.
I play dwarf. I cannot make a dwarf for.
A dwarf is all about the voice.
Suara kucingnya juga ini banget.
Lucu banget.
Gue half hoping kucingnya bakal ikut kita di
Yeah.
adventure. Cuma di scene tuh shady man.
Iya, makanya kayak
No.
I mean dari semua guide kayak
The Decky guy is the shadiest.
It's a fucking taxi man.
dan nggak problemnya ya. Gini deh, logikanya ya ada 6 guide. 5-5-nya semua standar, ada satu yang kayak, oh you don't need advance payment,
Alright,
only for GP. Ini
Alright, hold on guys.
bahaya.
I'm gonna close my stream for a bit. Give me a sec.
Oh,
It's like-
okay.
Alright. Thank you guys for those of you who have dropped by and were still watching. This has been first session for Tomb of Annihilation. I'm going to name this episode First Day in Chult, where our 4 friends are make their way to Chult and they explore Chult, see what they can find, and basically they will find a guide to guide them through the hearts of Chult in the coming sessions. So, if you're still here, if you're dropping by earlier, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And once again, I'll be doing this again next week, but it won't be on Friday. It'll be on Thursday, 8 p.m. Plus 7 GMT. So yeah, if you'd like to catch what happens next after the hire guide next week, it'll be on Thursday, 8 p.m. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for dropping by. Once again, I'm the Terrified Prinny, and I am the DM for this. Thank you for dropping by. I'll see you next time. All right. Catch you later.